Welcome back with me, Melissa Ong. Malaysia has just taken a major step toward in its electric vehicle journey with the launch of Proton's first EV factory in Tanjung Malim. The facility marks not only a boost for the country's automotive industry, but also a signal of Malaysia's ambitions in the fast-growing global EV sector. Now, to unpack what this development means, I am now joined by Dennis CHUAH, President of Electric Vehicle Association of Malaysia. Thank you for joining us. I'd like to begin with this. The launch of Proton's first EV factory in Tanjung Malim is a milestone for Malaysia's automotive industry. Now, from your perspective, Dennis, what does this mean for the country's EV ecosystem on a global scale?
Thank you for inviting me on behalf of Electric Vehicle Association of Malaysia. I'm definitely happy to see that Proton have setting up their plant in Tanjung Malim to be able to either assemble the vehicle. And this is definitely a good news for us, especially on the ASEAN territory, where with this establishment, not only we are looking at the automotive where it's mostly are coming from China, we can actually take opportunity to be able to scale up ourselves. So this is a good news for the industry for growing the electric vehicle.
Now, Dennis, the factory emphasizes technology transfer and upskilling of local engineers. How significant is this for Malaysia's ambition to become a serious EV player internationally?
One of the area that Malaysia's definitely we are very skillful at is on the industrial, especially on the electronics and semiconductor. But if you look at the electric vehicle, I would say that 50-60% it's involved electronics and semiconductor. And this will be a very good area for Malaysia to even innovate or enhance on the electric vehicle. Bear in mind that most of the development right now it's actually come from the automotive maker itself. But with this opportunity whereby they're able to conclude a deal whereby it can be technology transfer, before we're able to innovate ourselves, we can actually able to learn to service the vehicle. This is to give confidence to the user of electric vehicle. How do we be able to diagnose the vehicle, not to simply repair the vehicle? So going along with this deal, I believe that we will definitely grow even faster and better.
Now, with a planned capacity of up to 45,000 EV units annually, how do you see this shaping both the domestic EV market and Malaysia's potential exports?
One of the area that we are looking at, especially on our role, if you look at the development of electric vehicle, I would say that our governments are putting a lot of efforts on building it. For the last 10 years, we are actually looking into more to policy and to be able to adopt the what are the standards to adopt in terms of implementing the electric vehicle. With that previous work that all of us have done, especially on the government, we are actually gearing ourselves to be able to position ourselves to export the product. And when you come to electric vehicle, everyone's actually starting from ground zero. We can be able to be competitive and innovative and also be very strong into exports the products to overseas. Not necessary that we look into the ASEAN. We can actually look into, we start with right-hand drive. We can actually look into the right-hand drive segment. I believe that we have a very good start of Proton to be able to export to. I believe that they have started exporting to Nepal, but not only that, I think it will actually open up a lot of markets to for Proton to be able to export the vehicle to.
Now, Dennis, let's talk about beyond car manufacturing. What supporting industries and infrastructure must grow in tandem, such as perhaps charging networks, battery recycling, or even local component suppliers to make Malaysia globally competitive?
First of all, when we whether consumer are looking at converting from the ICE vehicle to electric vehicle, the most frequently asked question is not enough infrastructure. How do I charge it? So definitely we need to gear ourselves to be able to have more chargers so that we give confidence to a consumer or to user to be able to convert to electric vehicle. So charging is definitely one of the area that every one of us are putting efforts in to grow the charging network. We have a target of 2030 to achieve 10,000. This figure is definitely achievable, but I hope that we can actually achieve it at early stage so that this be a confidence level for the user to. So when a vehicle increase, whether we can able to also work on the battery. The battery is another area where whether it lasts 8 years or 10 years, we need to be able to work with the manufacturers to actually look into the batteries, whether it can able to use in a long cycle, and after the long cycle, how we able to recycle that battery. So the next decade or the next 10 years, we are definitely looking into making our supply chain and also our stakeholder to be more confidence on managing all this supply chain. Yeah.
Now, Dennis, how well positioned is Malaysia to compete with regional players like Thailand and Indonesia in attracting a global EV investment and building an ASEAN hub for electric mobility? Your thoughts on this?
I would say that we are actually in a very good position, but instead of us looking into competing with the ASEAN region, we would like to be able to work closely together with all stakeholders in the ASEAN region. For instance, like Electric Vehicle Association Malaysia, I'm working very closely with the ASEAN EV Association, especially from the Indonesia Association, from Singapore, from Thailand, Philippines, Laos, and the rest of them. So we want to actually able to collaborate together this industry to be stronger. You can see that our market might be ideal to adopt it, but we still need to work hand in hand together with the ASEAN region expertise to build this industry together. Yeah, so we are not looking into much of whether who are competitive, but we actually looking into everybody to work together to be able to see that ASEAN are very strong into electric vehicle.
Point, Dennis, that you want everyone to work together because to strengthen this region. So, but that's all the time we have for this segment, and thank you for sharing your perspectives, Dennis.
Thank you very much.
More global updates in just a moment. This is The World on Bernama TV. Stay with us.